Alexander immediately.
In New World, it was impossible to be compassionate. The new government was getting rid of compassionate people. The government divided the society into 3 types of people. The third level of the anti-spare is when you don't spare yourself or other animals. The second level of the anti-spare is when you don't spare other people. And the first level of the anti-spare is when you don't spare your dearest and nearest. With the help of the gun pointed to the back of the officer, I tried to use the bureaucratic methods to register my first level of the anti-spare, but I didn't know that I had to get rid of my best friend, my bare hands. The robot flew in to recheck me for the first level of the anti-spare.
What are you standing here for? Act quickly!
I'm thinking how to strangle him more slowly so that he suffers longer.
Vanya, you really want to kill me?
I suddenly pulled out my gun and shot a few times to the robot, so he sparkled and fell down. What have you done, you idiot? Now we have to chip on as a whole department for the new robot. Moreover, it's all in vain. Look there.
Ivan Korabov, you have been denounced for forging a first-level anti-spare certificate.
And why do you even believe to that idiotic patrolman?
The Major is trusted because he has a second-level certificate, and you have none.
Well, why did he show mercy to himself? When I shot the robot, he was complaining about getting deprived of his salary. It turns out he works not for the benefit of the state, but for salary. He could have sacrificed his salary for a month, but he felt bad for himself. Don't believe him. I can live for a month without the salary. Look, he feels sorry for himself, that's why he is afraid of getting re-examined.
My neural network has analyzed your conversation. A well-founded denunciation has been made against you. You are being sent for re-examination.
Oh, please, no! And may I go with him for a check? I don't think that I can make it to the first year. And may I take Sanya with me too?
We have a new level 3 check test. I'll analyze your way now. Great, you're all prepared. Just right for the stadium.
And what does the whale have to do with it? And what the hell is your stadium? They say it's a hell because the self-spare is the hardest thing. A hook came out from the robot's hatch and wrapped around our hands like handcuffs. Suddenly I felt the burning in my hands. When I deviated from the bot's movements, the burning in my hands increased. I didn't risk it and continued to follow him. We were taken to the outdoor stadium with a football field, a sports block, and some kind of a table in the middle. It seemed there was a food. The entire stadium was surrounded by a metal fence. It was made of some kind of iron bars. The distance between them was around 25 centimeters. As the gates opened, a crowd of fat people came towards us. They had tears in their eyes and they were begging for help. The most fat one took off running, but after short clicks, he fell down as a dead and started twitching.
Did he kill him?
No, bots have firmware. They can't kill people. They shoot neuroparalytic ammos. This fat man will lay for several hours in very strong agony. You can see it at first, but between the bars there were sticks, bags, and the pillows stuffed here and there. It wasn't clear from afar. We came in, the gates closed, and the crowd of fat people came to the table. We did the same. There were a lot of goodies at the table. Rolls, burgers, candies of all kinds, and sodas. Sanya pounced on these delicacies like a hungry cat.
Vanya, come here. I have the big taste. I took it from that fat woman.
With one bite, I ate the whole burger. It was the most delicious thing I ever ate. Look how folks are eating. Eat. And I'll probably abstain. Sanya, something is wrong here. We need to figure out what kind of pants is it around.
Leave me alone. I didn't eat something so special for a month.
Suddenly, I felt that my t-shirt became tight on me, although it was very loose.
Vanya, here's your favorite chocolate bar. Take it quickly.
No way! I sucked in the bar. I didn't even feel it. Sanya kept throwing me more and more candies. I couldn't stop. I ate all of them. Suddenly I felt my t-shirt was cracking. I looked down and saw that my belly had grown. Spat out the remaining food. I inspected the stadium perimeter. The fences were 5 meters high and surrounded by the barbed wire. It was impossible to climb over. I still didn't understand what kind of sticks and bugs were below. What do we do here? How they are going to inspect our spare? How lucky you were when they let you broke the kitten's balls. This is just the pittance, comparing to what awaits you in this stadium. Do you see the fence made out of those iron bars? Of course I see. We only have the one way out, to crawl between those metal bars. Well, basically, if the head fits through, that means that the whole body will too. Oh, knave, this is the myth. Only the cats can do this, and not all of them, only the thin ones. If you have a dense body and the high proportion of the fat, you won't fit through.
Holy shit, why did I eat that much?
I looked at the Sanya. He seemed to be swelled twice as much. And I was no less. I didn't eat that much. Why I became fat? This is the new invention. Thanks to the ANTISPARE, the taste and smell are 10 times stronger. It's almost impossible to resist. I'm so hungry. But the main thing is
What could it be? Even my teeth have grown.
that this is the food with enhanced caloric properties. Calorie content is several times bigger than the normal food. That's 6,000 calories. 2 days worth. One bite and you're already getting fat. In order not to die of starving, we need to eat such small crumbs every day and run around the stadium non-stop.
I mean, I ate my 5-day ration. Holy shit, I need to get through bars before it's too late.
I'll try to get through too. Wait, I'll take a walk with you too. Maybe I squeeze through. I went to the fence and felt the stench approaching. Smelled like a rotten meat, and only at 10 meters I realized that the sticks were bones and the bags were dead people who stuck between the bars.